lights on.
What happened?
We're in darkness.
Oh dear.
But ladies and gentlemen, we are working to get the lights fixed. There is the Cruiserweight Classic groups, by the way. We've had an outage here, ladies and gentlemen. Do apologise. Oh, the lights are on! Yay!
Ah.
Oh, thank goodness for that. That was a bit a strange stop, but there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You will see the left-hand side. That is the match tonight. And this is your first competitor representing Japan, of course, Akira Tozawa, coming in at 5'7", weighing 175 pounds, and his finishing move, the drop zone. He was going up against a fellow Japanese superstar, and Luke. Luke, thank you. Representing Japan, he is 5'9", 176 pounds, and the snap German suplex is his finishing move.
What a way we have to kick off the first round of the Cruiserweight Classic here, Dave.
Well, thankfully we have managed to get some lights back here. Of course, we have had a few tropical storms in Orlando in the last few hours, but looks like everything is going to go according to plan. Well, we say according to plan.
We can hope.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cruiserweight Classic on NSW. Making his way to the ring first, representing Japan, he is Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, here is Akira Tozawa, and well, you can hear him with the huss and the fans going along with it. Akira Tozawa, a very fast-paced fan favourite here in the Cruiserweight Classic.
And of course, was it part of 205 Live last year, of course. Will it be the same here? And will he get that title shot, of course, at the first match? Well, of course, the first show of season 6.
Yeah, will he be able to get to those heights and get that all important title shot? Oh, he's a former grand champion.
Well, here in Orlando, Florida, at Fulfield University, here comes his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, Luke.
And here is Luke. Well, don't know too much about him just yet, but I'm sure he's a man who's going to be, well, really wanting to showcase his skills here in the Cruiserweight Classic and really show these fans where he belongs, a part of 205 Live and a part of NSW.
Of course, the newcomer recently signed to 205 Live in the off-season. And you may be thinking that this could be a very interesting battle, of course, Tim, with both these guys representing Japan here tonight.
It will be a very interesting battle. I mean, I think we'll see a matchup of very similar styles, both coming from Japan, you know, both training in that same style of wrestling, you know, that both being high flyers and both in that vein of strong style.
Well, seems like Luke has his fans, Tozawa has his. Who's going to be the first to advance in the Cruiserweight Classic?
And we are about to find out. You can see our fans here absolutely ecstatic for this.
Well, I wonder where, of course, our brand new referee, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Blade, is going to be officiating the Cruiserweight Classic.
Wow. Oh, you know, it's nice to get these new referees. I can only wish him luck and that he doesn't get hit.
Well, that's true. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, remember 4 matches tonight, 4 matches to conclude the first round tomorrow night. Moving on to the quarterfinals on Wednesday, semi-finals on Thursday, and the final will be on Friday night.
Yeah, we've got a great week of action here for NSW, the Cruiserweight Classic. And then, well, we've got the Slammies on Sunday.
And look at that, a bit of a cheap shot from Tozawa here. And oh, nice takedown.
Well, jumping flatliner, it looked like there. And Tozawa, yeah, we don't really see him go for the cheap shots often, but maybe he feels he just wants to put, you know, this newcomer away quickly.
Nice forearm shot. Tozawa, of course, as I said, did very well last season, of course, won the Grand Championship. Looking to go one step further maybe this season. Nice flapjack takes down the newcomer. into the cover.
Look at the leg here, but sure, Luke able to kick out of that very quickly.
Tozawa, as you can see, taking the early advantage here, Tim. And you've got to be thinking that Luke has got to do something here to maybe just try and break away from all this offense from Tozawa.
Yeah, that's what he's got to look to do. Kirisawa being very aggressive here in the early Carrington. Oh, it looked like Sherlock wanted to try and dodge out of that, but just couldn't. Kirisawa too fast for it, but oh, there's a good reversal. Can Sherlock get some ground here?
Nice forearm shot takes down Tozawa. What is he thinking about doing here? And oh, nice small boy.
Lovely small boy sent on there. And well, this is the chance for, well, the newcomer, the rookie, to really showcase his skills and show why he deserves to be on 205 Live.
Yeah, of course. 205 Live, of course. The last time you will see it in Orlando, Florida, and Full Sail University will be going around the country, of course, this season. Make sure you join us on Thursday nights for that. As this newcomer now, Luke getting himself into the matchup a little bit more. Big shots to the head of Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, it was looking good for him in the start, but you know, one slip-up can really change your luck in a match. And that was what happened with Akira Tozawa. And what is this? A very interesting submission here, but Akira Tozawa able to break out of it.
Didn't want to be in that for a bit too long. Into the corner. Just another hard shot. Oh! And now Tozawa looking to maybe build some momentum here. It's over the top and a lovely guillotine leg drop.
Absolutely vicious there. And again, it's that aggressive side of Tozawa being showcased.
Just into a one though. Nice drop kick to the back. And Tozawa again completely back in control here. Scoop, nope, float over by Luke. And the neck breaker takes down Tozawa. And you've got to be thinking, Tim, I don't know if the reaction of the crowd here, Luke has definitely got his fans here tonight. So you've got to be thinking that this is not a complete all Tozawa crowd here.
That certainly isn't, yeah. He has his fans, he does cheer Luke. But yeah, he definitely has that support, and that can be very helpful in a matchup. You know, that's got to be helping some of his nerves. You know, with this being his debut.
And now, look at this just in. What's he going to do now? He's going to try and deadlift him.
What is he?
Oh, that's the suplex. Luke loves the suplexes. And well, look at this. Now he's fired up.
Oh, he is certainly fired up. You can't go around taunting too much because Akira Tozawa really knows his count as well. He could fire back very quickly, but not looking that way thus far.
Tozawa in a bit of trouble here. Sends him into the corner. Look, what's he doing? Look at this. Throws him to the outside.
What has he got planned here?
Tozawa stunned. Oh! Drop kick through the ropes.
Things looking very bad for Tozawa right now.
Oh, very good start for the newcomer here. If he can keep this up, he's got Tozawa stunned. Looking for the suplex on the outside and connects.
Oh! And that's very thin padding on the outside. Doesn't really have, well, any give to it. Only offers you a tiny bit of protection.
Of course, countouts would advance the...
what in the... No way.
Oh my goodness, no, you've got to be kidding. Oh my goodness! Crowd on their feet here at Full Sail.
Yeah, sure, Luke is really showing himself off here, but oh, that could have costed him because now Akira Tozawa is fighting back.
People trying to get behind Tozawa here at Full Sail. Oh my goodness, he looked like he was coming right through us. Yeah, our television screens.
No, I don't think we've got 3D yet.
Oh goodness. Of course, Daniel Blade, your referee, of course, tonight.
And well, could this match end in count out? I really don't want it to end in count out, but it looks like it could go that way.
What an opening contest, though, ladies and gentlemen, for the Cruiserweight Classic 17 here. Oh, he's got that chant going there for you, Tim. Oh no, but look, countered. Did Tozawa take too long?
He could have, and that's a mistake there. And what is he goes? Straight jacket backstabber there.
Really, this could just be setting him up. And look, going to the top here.
Well, this is what many of the cruiserweights love to do, is that high flying.
Connects with this massive small boy. And that's a 3 count for the newcomer.
And Joe will be moving on to the next round of the Cruiserweight Classic. What a performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bit of an upset for the first round. And Tulo Luke, who will go in to round number 2.
He certainly will be. You can see the fans here are on their feet, applauding this competitor. He has really shown he does belong in NSW and on 205 Live.
Look at this. This is some of the great action from that. Oh my goodness, the head of Tozawa snapping off the rope. And of course the athleticism from Luke through the ropes. But look at this. Thing of beauty.
Oh, definitely, that was just a lot of impact for that maneuver. And Joe Luke will go on to the next round.
Big win here tonight for Tulo Luke. And we'll be seeing him in a couple of nights in round number 2.
Yeah, definitely the bedtime on his side for him. He's got to be absolutely ecstatic with that victory.
We're going to hear from him now, apparently. I am here in NSW to become a champion, and tonight was the first step in that way. I look forward to facing whoever wins next, and I will make sure they will.
Sure look feeling very confident of that big win.
Will never forget about me, and I will show you all that Tulo Luke is here to win. Over not only you, but everyone here in America. I want to show you that there...
Could he be getting a bit ahead of himself, though?
...is a new man in town, and I plan to become the face of 205 Live, and maybe even more here in NSW. So I ask you to sit back and enjoy the ride with me.
Well, it's showing great confidence from him, but you don't want to get too ahead of yourself. Could backfire.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen, that is the updated bracket. Of course, our first match in the Cruiserweight Classic, and Tulo Luke will advance to the next round. He will be facing the winner of the next match, Mustafa Ali versus Neville.
Yeah, what a match that is.
Of course,
Mustafa, first competitor.
Yeah, Mustafa Ali, of course, newcomer to 205 Live for Season 6, representing Pakistan, of course. His height is 5'10", weighs 182 pounds, and his finishing move is the 054. He'll be taking on Neville. Of course, everybody knows Neville, former Cruiserweight champion, representing England, of course, at 5'8", weighs 175 pounds, and that finishing move of that deadly Black Arrow.
Yeah, we've seen that Black Arrow, what it can do. And what a matchup that's going to be.
Yeah, and coming up next in the Cruiserweight Classic first round, Mustafa Ali takes on the King of the Cruiserweights, Neville.
Yes, can Mustafa Ali, do what Tulo Luke just did and have a great debut here.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first representing Pakistan, who is Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, here is Mustafa Ali. We've seen a bit of this guy, and another exciting cruiserweight on 205 Live, definitely just a high octane action that he pulls off. Yeah, Neville is in for quite the matchup.
Well, Mustafa Ali, of course, looking to make his impact here tonight on 205.
Certainly will, but he has got definitely, a very tough opponent, one of the toughest opponents.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent representing England, he is the King of the Cruiserweights, Neville.
Yeah, there he is, the King of the Cruiserweights, Neville. And he sure looks like a man possessed and a man who, wants to just run roughshod over the Cruiserweight Classic. And, get a shot at reclaiming what he says is rightfully his, and that's the Cruiserweight Championship.
You've got to be thinking here But Neville would not be too happy that he has to be in this tournament, especially after coming up short against Tony Nese at WrestleMania.
Well, I did get a little word with Neville, and then, well, I've heard some things from him, and he may plan to make all his opponents, I mean, sounds like he's already getting ahead of himself to get very far in this, making all his opponents, well, want to quit.
Big news from Neville, of course. We ask you, ladies and gentlemen, to get your bets in, of course. If you haven't already as well, get on Twitter, NSW, CWC, N1, as we are underway here. Mustafa Ali and Neville.
It looked like Neville wanted to rush out the gates very quickly, but Mustafa Ali noticed and caught him, and look at this.
10 of them! And Neville hitting the canvas hard.
And well, the fans chanting 10, but sorry guys, Ty Dillinger's not here.
He's on NXT, of course.
Oh! An awful viciousness there.
Neville just showing that he can really take down Mustafa Ali at any time he wants. Nice Northern Lights. And it looks like Neville's working over the back of Mustafa Ali early on. Fans in here, the capacity crowd, very noisy crowd here at Full Sail, and another suplex.
Very impressive suplex there from Neville, and well, you can just see the ferocity of his maneuvers. And then just working on a leg, that is smart against a man like Mustafa Ali, who utilises high flying.
Yeah, of course, Neville doesn't care about any fans. He's in there to do the business each and every time. And oh, 2 hands in the air, 2 fingers in the air.
If you're on the Neville level, which no one is, apart from Neville.
And you notice nobody else did that this season.
Nah, I mean, I was surprised they were doing it last season, but it seems that Neville, it seems even more of a darker side to him this season. We're very early on.
Look at this. Oh, went for this Phoenix Splash and completely missed the storm.
He did completely miss it. This is Mustafa Ali's opportunity to take advantage.
Nice drop right between the eyes. You see Mustafa Ali, the first ever Pakistani wrestler in NSW.
Well, that is quite a feat for him being the first. And let's see how he represents his country in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Look at this. Oh my goodness, right to the side of Neville's jaw. And well, all of a sudden Mustafa Ali really showing Neville what he's made of. Nice back elbow. Could you imagine if Mustafa Ali could pick up a win here over the former Cruiserweight champion? Just get the win.
Yeah, that would be absolutely huge for him and would really show, well, just like Joe Luke did in his debut, that Mustafa Ali does belong here in NSW. And just a vicious fish trap.
Trying to work over Mustafa Ali. Nope, nice. Go behind. Crowd trying to get behind Mustafa Ali, but Neville again takes the advantage, sends him into the corner. No, back elbow by Mustafa Ali and hits him with a DDT. Oh my goodness, we've got our first bloody cut.
He's busted wide open, Dave. I don't get why production to get away with that.
Snapper than that.
Oh, Mustafa Ali is looking to end it here.
Oh, has him up? No way.
The deal!
Nobody kicks out of the deal!
But Neville's leg.
And Mustafa Ali is into the next round.
Yeah, he is into the next round. But I want to get a replay. I need to look at the positioning of Neville's leg though. Well, it's foot more than anything else.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and advances into the next round, Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali advances. Got a good angle here.
There's the deal. Nobody kicks out of the deal.
Well, no one does. Does his foot look under the rope, or is it just avoiding it?
Gotta say that is very, very close. But hey, doesn't make any difference, ladies and gentlemen. That is a huge 2 matches, 2 upsets. Mustafa Ali advances and will face on on Wednesday night in the 2nd round.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely an absolutely fantastic debut.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your updated bracket for the Cruiserweight Classic, of course. And we are going to just take a short break while you can see what's coming in Season 6. Got a bloody cut.
Shots with me. I'm trouble, I'm fast, I'm clean. I've roamed this land one man done conquered it all, and it stings, but let me say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cruiserweight Classic. Coming up next, Cedric Alexander, who's representing the United States of America. He's 5'10", weighs 205 pounds, and his finishing move is the Lombard check. Devastating manoeuvre, of course. He will be taking on the Philippines TJP, one half of the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions. His height 5'10", weighs 167 pounds. His finishing move is, of course, the detonation kick.
Yeah, what another great matchup we have here in the Cruiserweight Classic. Those two men, well, very well known to the fans of 205 Live.
Coming up next, it's the first round, Cedric Alexander versus TJP. Folksville University is ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing first, he is Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, there is Cedric Alexander. Of course, the very smiley man of Season 5.
Indeed he is, and well, Cedric Alexander not smiling too much here tonight.
And not smiling as much, but you know, he's still got that positive energy about him. We'll see if that can well propel him to the next round of the Cruiserweight Classic. You can see the fans on their feet for this man.
And why not? Cedric Alexander has always been there and thereabouts. Can he make Season 6 his season of 205 Live?
Yeah, he would sure love to, but you know, the competition on 205 Live is always hungry and always, well, everyone on there looking to prove that they are the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, representing the Philippines, he is one half of the NSW Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions, TJP.
Oh no.
You're right.
He just dabbed.
Oh, you gotta love the dab. The dab here is in the Cruiserweight Classic.
It's 2017. What? Oh, I know what he's dabbing. Because, I mean, the fans aren't big fans of TJP, so I think he's doing it to anger them.
And also that he is holding, of course, a championship. The first of two people we'll see tonight with championships. Of course, the Grand Champion, Damien Adams, is in action next.
Yes, he is. Well, first we get this matchup. Of course, can you imagine if TJP could get through And well, Tex had decided he'd have to win this. He'd have a shot at the Cruiserweight title whilst being one half the tag team champions.
Very, very true. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to get your bets in, of course, if you haven't done so already. Cedric Alexander, TJP. And, of course, Daniel Blade is your referee. Oh, the deal!
Oh, a Michinoku deal. Well, he's not going to pin off a Michinoku deal.
The crowd not happy, of course, with that early on. TGP, of course, turning his back on the fans towards the end of season 6. And look at this. Oh, nice.
Yeah, lovely combination there. The suplex then turned into a back suplex.
Alexander now. Oh, my goodness. Takes down TJP, ramming his forehead into the mat.
Yeah, that reverse STO, the jumping flatliner. And well, that's how fast Cedric Alexander can be to just turn a match around in his favour.
Look at this. Alexander now to the outside. Look at him flying, hits the elbow. Alexander, of course, will desperately want to try and get his way into the next round here. Oh, nice takedown after he moves out the way of the drop kick. Alexander, of course, remember, dropped 30 pounds to get into the 205 weight class. You've got to say, that's going to be some dedication, Tim.
Oh, that is definitely a huge amount of dedication to get to be a part of 205 Live. Very impressive. You've got to give credit to the guy.
And look at this Dragon Sleep Warrior. Look at the neck of TJP.
Yeah, absolutely brutal with that Dragon Sleeper there, but TJP able to fight out of him. I mean, he is an expert in his own right of submissions.
Now, TJP now back in control. Look out. Nice Hurricane Rana. Of course, TJP's tag team partner, the Brian Kendrick, not in this tournament, of course. Many people very surprised with that.
Yeah, he's very surprised. I can't imagine he'd be happy with that, but oh my goodness, he is one half of the tag team champions.
Now Cedric Alexander again going to use the high flying here. Look at this, into position, over the oh no!
Maybe he thought that TJP's positioning wasn't right and that he would have reversed.
Oh, but look at this, nice block by TJP, big suplex.
Yeah, very impressive, and maybe that's why Cedric Alexander did go for the high flying, but maybe he should have.
Fans getting really under TJP's skin here. A lot of boos here for TJP.
I'm nervous since aligning with the Brian Kendrick. It's been a big change for him, and the fans don't like it. But he shouldn't care what the fans think.
Well, they've got the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship, of course. TJP is very, very quick, as we've seen off the top there with Twisted TJP.
Yeah, very impressive there. But Cedric Alexander is able to fight back. That's what you're going to see from these cruiserweights. It's that back and forth action with them being just so quick on their feet. Big
slap right across by Cedric Alexander. And now, look out. Oh, the lumbar check!
Oh, the lumbar check from out of nowhere.
But TJP rolling through. Did he connect all of it, though? That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe TJP calculated it and maneuvered his body so the full impact wouldn't be here.
Cedric, now what's he going to do here? Oh, split-legged moonsault.
Lovely split-leg moonsault there. And now into the cover. Has he got him this time?
No, two can only. TJP staying alive in this one. But you would have thought when he hit that lumbar check, it could have been all over.
Yeah, it could have been, but it isn't. And TJP is still in a world of trouble. Cedric Alexander in control.
Oh my goodness, did you see where that elbow landed right on the side of the jaw?
That was brutal, but TJP yet again fighting back.
And now look at this. Again with that double underhook. Oh, no, roll through!
Oh, the referee was looking for that chicken gut buster, but no.
No, nice reversal. Oh, he's got the tights. He's got the tights. Oh, and he still kicks out.
Oh, he still kicks out, but only just.
Did he just dab?
It didn't quite look like a dab, but I don't know.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a dab. Taking the knee down here, and what is he doing?
What?
You're going to be disqualified. That's.
Oh!
But the referee's called for the bell, and
What
TJP's
is
just
it?
got himself disqualified.
Why? Why was... What? I don't...
Well,
Huh?
they're back inside. Oh, now. Well, what the hell is he doing here?
No, Brian Kendrick must not be happy about not being in this tournament, and...
But I don't understand why. TJP's just got himself disqualified.
Yeah, it's very peculiar, to say the least.
Maybe frustration. But it looks like, yeah, though, they're going to try and take Cedric Alexander out of this tournament.
Yeah, it certainly looks like. I mean, he's going through to the next
Oh!
round, but he's not going to be 100%.
This is uncalled for.
He's got 2 days to recover, and there's no way he's going to be able to recover in that time.
And look at this. Brian Kendrick with a cheap shot.
Oh.
Well, TJP may not care about the Cruiserweight Classic, but he's made sure that Cedric Alexander will be in no fit state as he moves on to face either Damian Adams or Rich Swann.
Yeah, that was an absolutely brutal attack there. Got to wonder what it was all about, though.
Yeah, you've got to be thinking TJP has thrown his chance away, but Cedric Alexander may have just really been taken out of the tournament. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, and Non-Stop Wrestling comes your way 5 times a week starting in December. Raw on a Monday, SmackDown on a Tuesday, main event on a Wednesday. Thursday is 205 Live, and Saturday is NXT. Remember, it's Non-Stop Wrestling UK on YouTube, NSW_Fed on Twitter, NSS_1 on Twitch, and NSW Fed on Facebook. Join us for that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's your last match of the evening. Representing Australia, he is the grand champion, of course, Damian Adams. He calls 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, and the finishing move is Wave of the Future. And of course, his opponent is Rich Swann, representing the United States of America. The height is 5'8", weighs 168 pounds, and of course, that Phoenix Splash as his finishing maneuver. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your final match of this evening. It is round 1 action. Damian Adams taking on Rich Swann.
Yeah, and the final match for tonight of the first round. Of course, we've got the last of the first round tomorrow night, but what a matchup to close off night 1.
Who is going to walk away and go and meet a very, very beaten up Cedric Alexander on Wednesday night?
He won't be recovered by then. Definitely won't be 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the grand champion and representing Australia, he is Damian Adams.
Yeah, there is Damian Adams, the grand champion. And well, he's definitely gonna want to show in this exactly why he's the grand champion and progress on to the next round. But of course, well, his next round matchup, if he does progress, will be a lot easier.
Could be indeed. You've got to be thinking that TJP and Brian Kendrick should be heavily fined after what they've done here tonight.
Dave,
what?
Sit down. Sit down.
Oh. Oh, wait, yes.
Dave, sit down. Get off the oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is representing the United States of America, Rich Swann.
Dave, can you stop your barons? You're embarrassing yourself. And you're embarrassing me.
You just do the commentary for a little bit, I'm just having a good time.
If the fans at home can't see what's going on, Dave is making a complete fool of himself by getting on our table and dancing to this music. Oh my goodness, but yes, here is a Rich Swann. Of course, well, the fans absolutely adore this guy, and my commentating partner adores this battle a little bit too much too.
Oh.
You know, hey, Dave.
Yes?
You know something? Do you want Rich Swann to end up like Rey Mysterio?
Why, are you just jealous?
No, you're just annoying, and you know, it worked last season in getting rid of people.
Can we just say that Damian Adams has completely switched his attire for season 6?
Yeah, it's very interesting. He's really getting into that whole being a surfer.
Well, he is a surfer, of course. National surfing champion in Australia 3 years in a row.
Yeah, but I didn't think he'd actually wear his surfing gear in as ring gear.
It's like an early 90s gimmick.
Still, I'd like it if he could wear some knee pads and some boots.
I don't think surfers wear knee pads and boots though.
Yeah, but wrestlers do, or they should. Well, some wrestlers don't wear knee pads, but all of them wear some kind of footwear.
Very true. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, remember this is the last of the left-hand side brackets matches, and tomorrow night we'll go on to the right-hand side. Of course, join us 11 o'clock in the UK for the Cruiserweight Classic completion of the first round. We're here every night this week, and well, you've got to be thinking it's going to be very interesting now after seeing what happened in the last match. One of these two men, yes, they don't really want to take advantage of an injured Cedric Alexander, but my goodness, what an opportunity to get into the semi-finals.
Yeah, definitely is a huge opportunity. Well, you know, Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander are good friends, so if Rich Swann gets through, that's definitely going to be a weight on him. And he'll want to try and end it quickly.
Oh, look at this. A nice catch by Damian Adams here and takes down Rich Swann.
I mean, everyone in this Cruiserweight Classic wants to end their matches quickly because, you know, you've got to think about your condition heading into the next round.
Yeah, unlike the UK tournament a couple of weeks ago, of course, you do get a couple of days rest. Well, of course, these competitors do. The right-hand side brackets don't.
Yeah, they don't. They only get 24 hours of rest.
Look at this big shot by Damian Adams taking down Rich Swann. 10 count to play with. Cedric Alexander may want a double count out here.
What would happen in that scenario?
Well, that would mean Cedric Alexander gets a bye.
I don't know.
Rich Swann missing with a kick.
And now both competitors are back in the ring here. Looks like Damian Adams is able to take advantage, but no, Rich Swann able to counter.
Of the inverted DDT, and Rich Swann now, if he can take advantage of that slip up by Damian Adams. Nice snapmare takeover. Oh, we're going to see it.
Oh my god.
No,
We've seen it last season, but
look at this.
This move is absolutely horrible. Your body's not meant to bend like that, unless you're a contortionist.
Oh, but look at Damian Adams in the leap by the surfer dude, and now looking to go to the top.
What is he going for here? He's got something devastating planned from the top.
Oh! Sort of like a shoulder tackle. Didn't connect all of it though, but it may have got Rich Swann in the throat.
Yeah, may have. Yeah, that connection did look bad for both of them, but it's favoured Damian Adams more. And
oh my! Look at this! Oh!
a tombstone!
And now Damian Adams may be looking for wave of the future here. Oh, he steps through! And got him!
Oh, he's got him into that devastating lock. Can Rich Swann escape, or will he be forced to tap out here?
Oh, this could be bad. Rich Swann could just be seconds away. No! He loses his grip. And look at this now, just working around that. And now it's scooping up. Nice over the top by Rich Swann again in another inverted DDT.
Another great inverted DDT, and this is this is Rich Swann's opportunity.
Oh! What a kick!
Spinning back kick by Rich Swann.
Right on the ear. That is going to really disorientate Damian Adams.
Yeah, it certainly will, and I thought he was kicking him to get him on the other side, except for that Phoenix Splash, but no, Rich Swann continuing the offense.
Come on.
Oh, again, your body does not bend that way unless you are a contortionist.
Oh, more damage done by Rich Swann to the surfer here. And you've got to be thinking, what a great night of action, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you can, if you missed any of it, you can catch up on our YouTube channel, of course. Non-Stop Wrestling UK is Rich Swann looking to end this one and advance to the next one. Only gets a 1. Needs to do a little bit more before this one is over.
Yeah, he needs to do more work to end this. But Rich Swann in firm control here. He could be just one move away.
Oh.
What in
Canadian cock tease!
Rich Swan for Canadian cock teasing. He's not Canadian.
Oh, but
How dare
How
dare he steals a Canadian's move?
Look out! Phoenix Splash connects!
Jesus!
And that is the win! And Rich Swan advances to take on Cedric Alexander in the next round.
And we'll be taking on, well, a weakened Cedric Alexander. You gotta wonder how Rich Swan's gonna feel about that. But, well, what a matchup we just witnessed, and what a Phoenix Splash.
Yeah, it's a thing of beauty, ladies and gentlemen. And Rich Swan advances to the next round. Look at the height, the torque on that. My goodness.
Just so impressive. I'm still angry he stole a Canadian's move, but he gets the victory.
Big win for Rich Swan. He advances into the next round here at the Cruiserweight Classic.
Dave, stop dancing.
I'm alright. We're going to hear from Rich Swan apparently. Looks like we're going to give him a mic and he's going to have some choice words to say here tonight.
What's he got to say?
Tonight was a tough match, and big ups to Adams. He is a great superstar, and I'm sure we will cross paths again soon. But now I look forward to the next.
Yeah, looking forward to our next round. Yeah, that was a tough matchup, but a great one.
And despite the cowardly attacks by TJP and Kendrick, I am sure my good friend Cedric Alexander will be ready to go, and we will put the best match of.
And of course, there's a lot of respect between those two.
Round 2, but tonight I am going to chill and rest because I want that prize and I want that title shot, and nobody is going to stand in my way.
Well, very strong words from Rich Swan, feeling very confident.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have got the first round complete on the left side of the bracket. There we see the 4 competitors who have now advanced to the next round, of course, and we are ready and willing to go for our second night of first round action tomorrow night. Tim Price, you got the fans?
Goodbye, fans.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Join us tomorrow night. We will see you for night 2 of the first round Cruiserweight Classic. Hopefully we'll see you at 11 o'clock in the UK. Bye for now. Don't know what happened at the beginning.